A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, and welcome to A+ English. I'm Pat.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Ignis。
Well, one thing that was and maybe is in the news all the time this year is COVID-19. And we should say we record these videos early. Right now, for us, it's March. So we don't really know how things will be when you guys see this video sometime in June. But right now, it's crazy, right?
That's right. This news was all over the world, like the virus itself.
Exactly. So let me ask you, I guess even were you scared of COVID-19 and what did you do to stay safe?
To be honest, I was really scared of it because I was teaching at several schools then. And one thing I did to stay safe, or one thing I do to stay safe was, of course, to wear masks all the time.
Right.
So what about you, Pat?
Yeah, I wear masks on the MRT. If I'm outside, not near many people, I usually don't because you don't really need to. I've always washed my hands with soap, but I've kind of washed it for longer, like they've been saying. And I guess I haven't really gone out to many places and gone to any sort of big group things going on. I've sort of avoided big crowds. But as you probably know from the news, Taiwan is doing fairly well in March. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than it is now.
Yeah.
So it could have been worse.
Yeah, so COVID-19 was scary, but it could have been worse.
Well, yeah, and we hope it doesn't get worse because there have been worse diseases in the history of the world, and that's what this article is about. Let's read through day one and find out what history's worst diseases were.
History's worst diseases. Warm-up question. Were you scared of COVID-19? What did you do to stay safe?
COVID-19 scared many people in 2020. Terrible diseases have attacked the world before. Here are some of the worst. The Black Death. This disease attacked Europe, Asia, and Africa between 1346 and 1353. At least 75 million and maybe as many as 200 million people died. It was called the Black Death because people got lumps on their bodies. These turned black. The Black Death was carried by fleas. Fleas lived on rats, which spread the disease. Spanish flu. This was a kind of influenza. It killed 20 to 50 million people between 1918 and 1920. The flu mainly kills very young and very old people. However, Spanish flu killed healthy young adults too.
Word power!
Turn. Turn. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink. Carry. Carry. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous. Flu. Flu. In In winter, many people become sick with the flu. In winter, many people become sick with the flu. Adult, 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 adult. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults.
认识字汇
Disease, lump, flea, influenza, flu.
So we start the article by saying COVID-19 scared many people in 2020.
没有错。首先呢，文章就说了，严重特殊传染性肺炎，又称为武汉肺炎，在2020年呢，让许多人感到害怕。
But as we said, this wasn't the world's first experience of a disease like this. We see in the article that terrible diseases have attacked the world before. A disease is some kind of sickness a person has. Some diseases are caused by outside things like bacteria or viruses, but others are caused by our own body going wrong. A disease doesn't mean something like a broken leg, but something like cancer, the flu, or COVID-19.
没有错。文章呢，接着就说了，以前有许多可怕、糟糕的疾病袭击全世界。那就像 Pat 老师说的 ，disease 它是个名词，表示疾病。那疾病的发生呢，有很多原因，例如细菌啊、病菌啊或其他原因。那同学要注意的是，疾病通常不是指外伤，而是人体里面的，例如像流感啊、癌症，或者这是我们要谈的武汉肺炎。
So, now our article tells us what we're going to read about next. It says, here are some of the worst.
文章就说了，底下呢有最糟糕疾病的一些例子。
So first up is a super nasty one,
Yeah.
the Black Death.
That's right. 文章首先就说了，首先就是黑死病了。
We learn that this disease attacked Europe, Asia and Africa between 1346 and 1353.
文章就说了，这一个疾病呢，也就是黑死病，在1346年到1353年袭击欧洲、亚洲以及非洲。
Next, it says at least 75 million and maybe as many as 200 million people died. So these are crazily big numbers. Now, as many as, this is a phrase that tells us the largest number that something can be. It can be less, but it can't be more.
文章就说了，至少有7500万或是高达2亿人死亡。那同学这边要注意的是 ，ABS 加个形容词 SB 是指 A 跟 B 一样，例如 I'm as tall as you 这种我们很熟悉。那文章这边用的是 as many as 便是指跟后者一样多。那要注意的是，可能会少一点点，但不可能会更多。
So now we learn about the name of the disease. We see it was called the Black Death because people got lumps on their bodies. A lump is just kind of a mass of something without any real shape. Now, when we use lump to talk about diseases, it's something that forms under the skin and gets bigger and often red and often painful.
文章就接着解释了，它被称为黑死病，是因为人们的身体会出现肿块。那同学要记得 ，lump 是指身体里面出现的肿块，通常是在皮肤的底下形成，有时候呢会越来越大，或者是变红，甚至会有点疼痛的感觉。This sounds really nasty.
Right, and it gets worse. The article says these, meaning the lumps, turned black. So now we have our first word power word for today. It is the verb turn, T-U-R-N, turn. Let's check it out. The word turn means to change from one thing to another. With the lumps, it means they started as the same color as the person's skin, but they changed color over time and became black. We could also say the weather is turning cold. This means it's getting colder. Here's another example. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink.
没有错。同学这边要注意的是 turn 这个字呢，原本是你们熟悉的，例如像转的意思，例如 turn right or turn left， 左转右转。但在这边呢 turn 是指变为成为的意思，有点像连缀动词，从某一种状态转变成另一种状态。那刚刚 Pat 老师说到了 the weather is turning cold 就是指天气变冷的意思。另外我们也可以说 heat turns water into steam， 热呢使水变成蒸汽。那例句里面讲到的，我把一件白 T 恤跟红色袜子放在一起洗， T 恤就变成粉红色的了。回到课文，接着文章就说了，这些会变黑。那这句话里面的 these 就是指前面讲过的肿块 lumps。So what else do we learn about the Black Death?
We see that the Black Death was carried by fleas. Let's take a look at our next word power word. It's another verb, carry, C-A-R-R-Y, carry. Let's check it out. So normally, carry means to pick something up and take it to another place and do all the lifting yourself. Here, however, it has the meaning of having a disease in you that you can give to another person. Sometimes things that carry diseases are not affected by the diseases, like the fleas didn't die even though they were carrying around the Black Death. Here's another example like that. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous.
在这边呢，这个动词 carry 同学要特别小心留意了，因为你们熟悉的 carry 通常是指携带啊，或者带着什么东西，例如 he carried an umbrella， 他带着一把雨伞。但在这边呢 ，carry 是指带着什么什么的病菌，或者是传播什么什么疾病的意思。例如像刚刚 Pat 老师有说了，某些生物呢会带着某种病原体，那对于该生物本身不会有什么影响，但因为它们会携带带着 carry 这些病原体去传播出去，所以有些疾病的扩散就是因为这样的原因。那刚刚例句有提到了，有些蚊子会传播登革热，所以呢，它们非常危险。那回到课文，文章中里面说到，黑死病是由跳蚤所传播 ，so we should learn what fleas are as well.
That's right. A flea is a kind of bug that lives on animals. The fleas are really very, very tiny bugs. Now, fleas drink blood, so they live on these animals and kind of eat them to survive.
That's right, 没有错。Flea 呢就是跳蚤，通常会依附在某些生物上面，那也就是所谓的宿主 host。跳蚤呢会吸取这些被依附的生物的血。Oh my God! So what did the fleas live on?
The article says fleas lived on rats, which spread the disease. Now here we use a relative clause, which is a way we can add information to a sentence. So here we've used the second part of this long sentence to explain what the rats did, how they did it, and so on.
没有错，文章中就说了，跳蚤依附在老鼠上，而老鼠呢就散播了这些疾病。那同学要记得，这句话里面有一个很重要的文法句型，那就是所谓的 which 当成关系代名词。那关系代名词呢，就是代替前方所代替的先行词一个名词的词汇，在这边就是指前面的老鼠。那这里我们先进 Magic Box， 请老师为我们讲解吧。
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 大家好，空姐呢又再次与各位见面啦。常常啊，被很多人问到说，为什么我会想要当空姐呢？其实啊，都是因为我姐姐的关系啦。I have a sister who works for ABC Airline。因为啊，从小到大我跟她感情啊非常的好，她呢总是我一个非常好的榜样。当她成为空姐的时候，我心里也想说，我一定要跟她一样成为一名优秀的空姐。因此啊，我就努力的准备面试，终于让我考上了。哇哦，是不是非常励志的故事呢？不过啊，今天呢要讲的重点当然不是我的故事啦。有注意听到我刚刚说的句子吗？I have a sister who works for ABC Airline。在句中呢，我们用到了非限定关系子句哦，目的啊就是用来补充说明先行词额外的资讯哦。I have a sister who works for ABC Airline。 我有个姐姐，那这位姐姐呢在 ABC 航空公司工作啦。先行词呢为 sister 姐姐，也就是呢我今天主要想要修饰的这个名词。那后面呢用逗号隔开，再加上关系代名词 who 所引导的子句，来补充关于姐姐这些额外的资讯哦。而且这样子用法呢，先行词是独一无二的，代表说我就这么一个姐姐而已，即使呢省略掉后面的关代和子句，也不会影响我只有这个姐姐的事实哦。那同学们可能也听过限定关系子句，那它和非限定关系子句的差别在于，限定关系子句不用加逗号隔开哦，而且呢，如果省略掉关代以及其子句，会造成语义不清哦。像是同一句话 ，I have a sister who works for ABC Airline， 如果中间没有逗号的话，语义会是我不只有一个姐姐哦。这边呢是要指在 ABC Airline 工作的那一位，所以如果我今天省略了 Who works for ABC Airline， 会让听的人不知道说，是在指哪一位姐姐呢？ Sarah is my sister and also my best friend who always supports me。我们从这个句子里面就可以看出，我只有 Sarah 这个姐姐啦，她同时呢也是我最好的朋友哦，而她总是支持着我。最后帮你们统整一下啦。非限定关系子句的用法就是补充说明先行词额外的资讯，记得中间要加上逗号哦，它呢是唯一的，因此就算省略非限定子句，句意一样是不变哦。那现在换你造个句子看看吧。
Okay, welcome back. Let's move on to our next disease. It's Spanish flu.
文章接着要介绍了西班牙流感。
We find out that this was a kind of influenza. Influenza is just the proper name for the flu. It's the more medical name.
文章中里面提到了，这是一种流行性感冒。那这个单字 influenza 流行性感冒就是 flu 的正式名称。
Next, we see that it killed 20 to 50 million people between 1918 and 1920.
文章中就提到了，在1918年到1920年，它夺走了2000万到5000万的人命。So that's a huge amount of people.
That is right. Now, why was it so bad? Well, we see that the flu mainly kills very young and very old people. So that's the normal flu that comes around every year. Mostly affects very young and very old, which is why those people get the flu shots. But let's look at the word flu, F-L-U, flu a bit more. The word is a noun and our next word power word. So as we said, the word flu is just the short way to say influenza, and the flu is a disease. It's caused by a virus, and it causes a fever, headaches, runny nose, sore throat, and body pains. The flu is like a super strong version of a cold, and the flu can be deadly. Here's an example sentence using flu. In winter, many people become sick with the flu. In winter, many people become sick with the flu.
没有错，所以同学要记得哦 ，flu 这一个字原本就是 influenza 的简称。正式来说，我们在写文章例如流行性感冒，我们是会用 influenza 这个字的，那会被定义成流行性感冒，代表呢，这可不是普通的小感冒，而是比较严重，严重到会影响很多人。除了感冒一般会有的症状，例如发烧啊、流鼻水啊、头痛啊，有时候它可能会是致命的。那例句里面提到了，许多人在冬天会因为流感而生病。回到课文，文章中里面提到，这种流行性感冒主要会夺走年纪很小或年纪很年长的人的性命。So we know this flu is very bad for old and young people.
Yes, but as we see, however, Spanish flu killed healthy young adults too. Here's our last word power word for the day, adult, A-D-U-L-T. You can pronounce it adult or adult. Both ways are fine. It's a noun. Let's check out what it means. An adult is a person older than a child. We can also say grown up with a hyphen to make it a noun. An adult has to look after themselves and be responsible. Adults can vote, get jobs, and go to jail for bad things. Children can't really do any of these. Here's an example of adult. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults.
没有错。这边这个字呢 ，adult 或者念 adult 都可以，都是指成年人、大人的意思，只是你重音放的位置不一样。不过两个发音都是可以的。如果以法律来说呢，成年人可以投票啊，或者你要找工作养家，因为你成年人啦。另外，如果你做了不好的事，可是要接受法律的制裁哦。那除了 adult 这个字之外，我们也可以说 grown up， 它也有成人的意思。例如例句里面说了，这个足球俱乐部有一个小朋友的队伍跟一个大人的队伍。回到课文，文章中里面接着说到，然而西班牙流感也会夺走健康的年轻成人的性命。
So that is Spanish flu, and we do have some more diseases to look at, but these can wait until tomorrow. For now, let's go to our review time activity.
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
So today when I talked about flu, I talked about some of the things you feel or you get when you have the flu. And all of these words or symptoms are really useful bits of English to learn. If you ever go abroad, you need to tell a doctor how you feel. These are good things to know. So we could talk about having a sore throat, which is...
Sore throat in Chinese means 喉咙痛。
Okay, so yeah, sore throat. A runny nose, so lots of liquid kind of coming out. How would you say runny nose?
流鼻水。
Okay, and also you could get a blocked nose. You might be able to hear I've got a little bit of a blocked nose as well myself. You can't really easily breathe in and out. What would we say?
当鼻水流不出来呢，你的鼻嘴塞住 blocked 就鼻子塞住了。
Okay, now there are lots of aches as well. An ache is a kind of pain, so we could say headache, stomachache. One from last month we looked at toothache.
没有错，身体疼痛部位我们会有 headache 头痛 ，stomach ache 肚子痛 ，toothache 我们之前学过了，就是牙齿痛的意思。
Now here's a nasty one. This is diarrhea. Diarrhea is when you need to go to the bathroom all the time. And it comes out very fast.
没有错，你应该猜到咯，就是所谓的拉肚子。Okay?
Yeah, that's not a particularly nice one. But all of these are really useful words to learn. If you are going abroad and you're worried you might have to see a doctor, it's good to learn these kinds of words. Now join us again tomorrow for part 2 of our article on diseases. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye.
History's worst diseases. Warm-up question. Were you scared of COVID-19? What did you do to stay safe?
COVID-19 scared many people in 2020. Terrible diseases have attacked the world before. Here are some of the worst. The Black Death. This disease attacked Europe, Asia, and Africa between 1346 and 1353. At least 75 million and maybe as many as 200 million people died. It was called the Black Death because people got lumps on their bodies. These turned black. The Black Death was carried by fleas. Fleas lived on rats, which spread the disease. Spanish flu. This was a kind of influenza. It killed 20 to 50 million people between 1918 and 1920. The flu mainly kills very young and very old people. However, Spanish flu killed healthy young adults too.
Word power!
Turn. Turn. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink. I washed a white t-shirt with red socks. The t-shirt turned pink. Carry, carry. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous. Some mosquitoes carry dengue fever, so they're very dangerous. Flu, flu. In winter, many people become sick with the flu. In winter, many people become sick with the flu. Adult, adult. Adult, adult. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults. This soccer club has a kids team and a team for adults.
认识字汇
Disease, lump, flea, influenza, flu.